Hello, everyone. My fellow citizens, you've been crying all this while that you are being killed. You've cried about your villages being ravaged, your towns being killed, everything being taken away. We've seen how terrorists have been killing people in their churches, in their mosques, in their markets, in their schools, on the highway, in their houses. How towns have been sacked, burned down. How kidnappers do not allow you to travel. People have been kidnapped. People have been killed. Ransom paid. For some, even when ransom are paid, killings still go on. A whole lot of things going on. You've not seen it passionately asking Tinubu to protect Nigerian lives. But now that their security have been taken away, all of a sudden they know that they cannot travel to their villages because they don't have security. So when the rest of us didn't have security, it didn't matter to them. Yet every 4 years they will come to us and tell us that we should vote them. And some will collect those rice and beans and money and vote them. Those ones are not the problem. The biggest problem are those of us who refuse to participate in the electoral process. And we sit at home. And because we sit at home, those whose votes can be bought go and sell their votes. Those whose votes cannot be bought refuse to go out to vote. And nobody counts the people that didn't come out to vote. It is the people that came out to vote that are always counted. And the counting is done. Today, we have seen that they have pulled up police from VIPs and all of that. And they are now crying. Let's look at what Parallel Facts said on this. We may not go home today because it is not safe. Akpabio begs Tinubu to reverse police withdrawal order. So they know it's not safe. But they didn't care it wasn't safe for every Nigerian. They didn't care it wasn't safe for citizens. All they care about is their safety and the safety of their families. They get police protection. Their spouses get police protection. Their children get police protection. It's not even just police. They get military protection, DSS protection. And then the rest of the citizens are left on their own to be killed, to be hunted like animals, and killed with no regards. The life of a cow is more than the life of a Nigerian. Isn't that something that should worry every one of us? We continue to allow these people get away with the nonsense that they get away with, because all of us have refused to occupy our office of the citizen, which happens to be the highest office in the land. Senate President Godswill Akpabio made an emotional appeal to Bola Tinubu on Friday, urging him to reconsider the recent directive withdrawing police escorts from very important persons, including federal lawmakers. There was a joint session that happened where they went to pass the 2026 bill. Meanwhile, the 2026 budget. Meanwhile, the 2024-2025 budgets have not been accounted for. According to Parallel Facts, the plea came during a joint session of the National Assembly moments after Tinubu presented the proposed 58.18 trillion 2026 budget. And by the way, they were thinking on your mandate in that joint session. And they stood up. Now, lawmakers, are you sent to National Assembly to be your activists? But Nigerians will sit down and be looking for activists to come and speak for them. Are you not an activist? Why are you not speaking? No, the activists you are paying for are the ones in the National Assembly and state houses of assembly. Those are the ones that should be carrying your money, no any other person. Any other person speaking is because they want to speak. They owe you nothing. Those ones are the activists that you should hold them for not fighting for your right. They are busy there singing on your mandate for someone that stole a mandate. Speaking on behalf of concerned legislators, Akpabio highlighted the heightened security risks facing lawmakers amid Nigeria's ongoing challenges with banditry, kidnapping, and insurgency. As we direct the security agencies to withdraw policemen from critical areas, some members have asked me to inform you that they may not be able to go home today because of this change, Akpabio said. We plead with you for a review of the decision. He called him his president, definitely not my president. The Senate president's remark underscored the vulnerability felt by National Assembly members, many of whom represent constituencies in restive regions plagued by insecurity. So many of them, how many times have we heard their voices on the floor of the National Assembly, whether be it at the Senate or State Houses of Assembly, where they are talking that there are people who have been plagued by insecurity? How many of them have come together to ask Tinubu to come and sit down and account for how he has been defending the lives of Nigeria with the mandate that he stole? How many of them have greeted Tinubu, but they are there singing on his mandate, that their people are being killed and all they care about is their own protection, for them to be protected? They do not mind whether their people are being killed or not. From time to time, they will go there, oppress their people, flaunt wealth, and throw some naira notes at them, and then come to Abuja and continue their business as usual, because they know they are protected, their families are protected, their loved ones are protected, and probably even their friends, if it extends, to that. He concluded his appeal with a prayer. May God bless you. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless our National Assembly. Tinubu, who had just led the 2026 appropriation bill before the lawmakers, did not directly respond to the plea during the session. However, the administration has repeatedly defended the policy as essential for bolstering community policing and addressing manpower shortages in the Nigeria police force. The biggest thing that can be done, the vigilantes that we have, what is being done to ensure that we have something going on? The people can be taken in more to what do you call it now? Recruit them into the security agency. We can also have, well, be it the police or certain companies, allowed to have private a security setup that will be allowed to carry arms, so that there's no pressure on the police. If, for example, lawmakers then want to have security, they can go and pay for it. Even if it's the police that is handling this one, let them pay for it. Enough that will be enough to pay those security agents or policemen or whatever, private policemen. They'll now have a private policeman and all of that, and they still have some left for the other regular police to be able to get from that. Yeah, people are rightfully so. They do need this police protection and all of that. But can we tweak it in a way that we get both? In a lot of people that want to get it, let the state be able to get money from there and then use it to recruit more people for them to get into the security agency. The controversial order was first issued on November 23, 2025, following a high-security meeting with service chiefs. It mandated the immediate redeployment of police officers attached to VIPs to frontline duties, with alternatives provided through the Nigeria Security and Defense Corps, NSCDC, for those with genuine threats. Tinubu has since reaffirmed the directive on multiple occasions, including during a further Executive Council meeting on December 10, insisting there will be no reversal and requiring his personal clearance for any exceptions. The move aims to free up an estimated tens of thousands of police previously tied to private protection for public safety amid rising abductions and attacks in rural areas. Lawmakers have been among the most vocal critics, arguing that the withdrawal exposes them to risk while traveling to and from their constituencies. Some senators and representatives had earlier expressed similar concerns in November, warning that the policy could hinder their legislative duties, but they don't care that their insecurity is killing their people. Public reaction on social media has been largely critical of the appeal, with many Nigerians pointing out that ordinary citizens face the same dangers daily without any protection. Comments on platforms like X, formerly Twitter, highlighted the perceived disconnect, noting that millions travel on safe roads during the festive period without escort. But the thing is that the lawmakers should start up and start doing their work so that the whole of Nigeria can be secure. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.